This is a TV5 News Update. Good evening, I'm Mark Despotakis. Commissioners are trying to balance the 1999 Clarion County budget.
And I'm Christy Mort, sitting in for Tracy Campbell, who has the evening off. The Clarion County 1999 budget is currently over $500,000 out of balance. Commissioners are trying to rectify the problem by Friday. They hope not to raise taxes. Commissioners David Wagner, Sally Minich, and Keith Martin worked on the $8.2 million budget on Tuesday. Nancy Murray, the county financial director, projected revenues of $7 million in excess 1998 revenues of $600,000 will leave a shortfall of over $500,000.
Christine M. Bish of Shippenville was charged with theft by improper disposition of funds by state police. Bish is accused of taking cash from the deposits to be made at the Clarion Comfort Inn. $139,105.20 is reported missing from the hotel during the time Bish had been working there. Owners of the hotel, Diane and John Habgen, reported to police that they had noticed missing funds for some time and had told Bish to investigate the situation. After the owners found open deposit slips in Bish's desk, she was confronted about the situation. She denied any wrongdoing, but later did admit to taking cash from the deposits.
An inmate serving a life sentence was found dead in his Schuylkill County prison yesterday. Prison staff members found 55-year-old Raymond Richardson when they were making their normal rounds. Attempts to resuscitate him failed. Richardson began serving his term in 1975 after being convicted of first-degree murder in Bucks County. State police will conduct an autopsy to determine the circumstances surrounding Richardson's death. It was a scary evening for a Northwestern man when he apparently got lost in the woods. 84-year-old James Poole got lost Thursday night on the state hunting grounds not far from the small village of Pecan. The man placed garbage bags on his arms for warmth as he waited the night out because he figured it was not safe to hike in the dark. The next morning, a hunter found Poole and gave him a ride back to his truck. Poole says he is embarrassed that so many people were called to look for him, and the next time he decides to take a hike, he will not be alone. He plans to bring his grandson along.
A Lewisburg man has been charged with robbing his own workplace. Police say 36-year-old Christopher Grossi, an employee at the Costa Mart on Duke Street in North Cumberland, walked into his store November 1st and demanded cash from a clerk on duty. When the clerk refused, Grosso apparently became belligerent and took over $400 in cash from the two registers. Police say that he grabbed an envelope containing about $60 before fleeing the store. Grosso was arraigned Tuesday on charges of robbery, theft by unlawful taking and receiving stolen property. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing at a North Cumberland County prison. His bail is set at $40,000. Are you tired of those credit card companies bothering you on campus? Well, a Philadelphia representative may have a solution.
House Democrat Curtis Thomas of Philadelphia introduced a bill that would hold credit card companies more accountable when soliciting student applicants at Pennsylvania State Universities and Community College. The bill will hold companies responsible for registering at the school prior to soliciting on campus and receiving parental consent before issuing students under 21 credit. Today is the last time that the Nabisco factory in Pittsburgh will bake crackers. The plant will shut down for good on Friday. The factory is known for making Ritz, Wheat Thins, Better Cheddar, and Swiss crackers in the city's East Liberty neighborhood for 79 years. About 80 of the 350 workers were laid off last month, and about 80 more have quit since the Nabisco announced its plan to close.
When we return, Patty Boberg joins us with the weather.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, all we do is cover floors. But we do cover all types of floors. We do business floors, church floors, healthcare floors, and of course, home floors. So if you have a floor that needs a touch of style and elegance, come to the Carpet Barn, South 5th Avenue in Clarion. We have your best interest underfoot.
We Care Hair, located at the 800 Center, has got a new look. With their new owner, Alice Miller, We Care Hair has all your beauty needs. Nails, haircuts, color, and tanning. All at reasonable prices and 7 days a week.
We Care Hair now offers a nail technician Wednesday through Sunday. Walk in or call for an appointment at 226-7977. We Care Hair, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. till 5 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Well, Well, Joe said he would, and he did. Longtime meteorologist at WTAE in Pittsburgh, Joe DiNardo, returned to work Monday after losing a lung to cancer. He has been out of the Weather Center for over 3 months. He was greeted with a welcome-back reception. DiNardo will assume a limited role at WTAE, only doing the 5 and 5:30 broadcast. As he gets stronger, he will return to more newscasts. DiNardo did miss his second day back at work yesterday because he wasn't feeling well. This absence didn't have anything to do with his recent bout with cancer, he said. That it was just a bug that was going around the station. Well, Patty's here with the weather, and back to Joe DiNardo. I heard that he's going to be doing some promos at Channel 4 about non-smoking, so I think that's a wonderful idea, you know, and it's great to have him back. Welcome back, Joe.
Yeah,
certainly.
Welcome back. Thanks, Mark. Taking a look at your TV5 weather forecast, today we saw decreasing clouds. Overall, you could say that it turned out to be a nice day. Temperatures reached up into the 50s. Tonight is going to turn to partly cloudy and breezy, leaving us with a low of 36 degrees for the day. Tomorrow afternoon is when we will begin to see showers developing in the area, with a high of 52 and a low of 39 degrees. Friday, the rain is going to become a mixture of rain and snow. We will reach a high of 44 for the day and see a low of 26 degrees. Taking a look into the extended forecast, Saturday, partly sunny and breezy, high 38, low 25. And finally, Sunday is going to be mostly sunny, high 46, low 35. That's a look at your TV5 Weather Center forecast. Back to Christy and Mark.
Thanks, Patty. I'll be sure to bring my umbrella for the remainder of the week. Monica Lewinsky's conversation with ex-friend Linda Tripp were made public yesterday. The 37 tapes, which lasted around 22 hours, were the first time that the American public got to hear the voice of the now famous White House intern, Monica Lewinsky. Tripp is under investigation by a Maryland grand jury to decide if she broke state wiretapping laws because she made the tapes without Lewinsky's knowledge. Some interesting notes from the tape actually came from Linda Tripp. During the conversations, we hear a baseball game in the background, Tripp shooing her dog Cleo away, and Tripp eating and chewing gum. Lewinsky also showed many moods on the tape, from expressions of love toward the president to fits of anger about her situation.
Bob Livingston will now be called Mr. Speaker on Capitol Hill. Livingston was unopposed for the bid to the Speaker of the House position. Livingston was nominated by a voice vote at a meeting of the 223 Republicans that will serve in the next Congress. That nomination assures him of becoming the Speaker when the next House convenes on January 6th. Livingston is replacing Newt Gingrich, who is resigning as Speaker. Republicans also voted Dick Armey as Republican Majority Leader, and Tom DeLay was re-elected as the party's whip. The United States saw a narrowing of its trade shortfalls internationally in September. The Commerce Department says that this is attributed to the fact that there was a decline in oil imports and a strong sale of aircraft to overseas markets. The trade deficit now stands at $14 billion.
TV5 News brings coverage closer to home after the break with the Business Report and TV5 Sports.
If you're tired of those boring Saturday nights, then head on down to the Bowl Arena, where we have Rock and Bowl every Friday from 9:30 to 12:30 and Saturday from 11 to 2. And if bowling's not for you, then head on over to our game room with 8 pool tables and an extensive selection of arcade games. The Bowl Arena is also a fun place for birthdays with bumper bowling for kids and league play for adults. That's the Bowl Arena, located just 1 mile east of Clarion on Route 322. Phone 764-3471. Opens daily at noon.
Standing out from the crowd is easy when you stop in at Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall. Whether you're looking for junior trendy, girls, or fashion for women, they have it all with many different styles. With our newly expanded shoe and accessory department, you're surely to find that special touch to enhance that new outfit. And if you have a fashion question, our experts are here to help. That's Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall, just off Exit 9 of Interstate 80. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Sunday from noon till 5.
In business news, the Federal Reserve cut interest rates for the third time in 7 weeks yesterday. The cut is expected to be the last one we see for a while. Economists are saying that their next meeting of the Federal Reserve Board probably won't produce another rate cut. That meeting is on December 22nd. So that means no early Christmas present from the board this year. America Online and the Netscape company are looking at a possible deal. The deal would involve Netscape browsers being used with new AOL software, perhaps in place of Microsoft software.
Ken Pruitt is on assignment tonight, so here's your sports update. The Pittsburgh Penguins lost at home last night to their cross-state rival, the Philadelphia Flyers. The final score was 4-1. The win is a rarity since the Flyers are 2-13-5 in their last 20 games at the Civic Arena. One interesting note from the game was that the Penguins were on a power play for 12 of the first 25 minutes of the game and didn't score. Pittsburgh was 0-7 on the power play. Even though baseball season is over, player movement is still going on. The Pittsburgh Pirates signed Mike Benjamin, formerly of the Boston Red Sox. Benjamin's contract is a $1.4 million deal. This move comes with the possibility of Tony Womack moving to center field.
It was a great night for the Clarion Eagles men's basketball team as they defeated Deweyville 106-48. Senior guard Lamont Sharp scored a game high of 24, 18 of which came in the first 14.5 minutes. Sharp, who played 24 minutes, led the Eagles while Marvin Wells added 15 points and 8 rebounds. Sean Smith and Angelo Anderson each contributed with 11 points, while R.C. Kehoe was close behind with 9 points and 7 assists. The Eagles had 27 steals and pressured their visitors into 36 turnovers. The Eagles will play at 3 p.m. at Westchester on Saturday. A burglar who had too much to drink decided to take a nap on the job. Columbia, Tennessee authorities say that the burglar was inside of Sandra Moore's house when he passed out. Police woke the man and then took him to the county jail.
Well, Christy, I guess that just tells you that in every occupation there's people who still don't want to work, huh?
Yeah, really. I'm Christy Mort.
And I'm Mark Despotakis. For Patty Boborg and the entire TV5 News staff, have a good night. And also, we won't be joining you next week due to Thanksgiving. We wish you and your family the best holiday season.
Don't eat too much turkey. This is a TV5